Hello, Leos, and welcome to your February 2025 monthly horoscope. So, here this month, there is a full moon in your sign. So, here it's a big month. Whenever there is a major lunation in our sign, in our ascendant or sun sign or moon sign, this has an influence upon our emotional well being, upon our outlook on life at the time of the event. All right, so we also have Venus and Mercury moving into brand new signs. And here there is a Pisces new moon that will produce eventually a lunar eclipse in Pisces next year. And Jupiter and Mars will station direct. So lots of different events. A very different month to what we will experience in March. But let's enjoy the energies as they happen. So here, first of all, we are starting with Venus moving into Aries, the sign where Venus is in its detriment. That's your ninth house. So here, with Venus in the ninth house of foreign places, foreign people, foreign travel, our in-laws. So here, this could mean that generally your relationship with your brothers or sisters-in-law might improve around this time, or you might be having some really nice moments together, maybe a dinner party or something like this. So, why am I saying that? Because here, if the seventh house is our partner, then the third from the seventh, that's the partner's siblings. So, that would be your family in law, so sisters and brothers in law. So, that's on a side note. All right, so here Venus in the ninth house. So yes, this could mean that you might be traveling or planning a trip. If you are going to be traveling, actually, then this could be a really lovely trip where you might meet someone like a feminine energy. So, or perhaps this could be about some beautiful experience, or perhaps you might be visiting beautiful places, or you could be just feeling good within your own skin overall. Now, what else we've got? We've got also anything to do with self-growth, self-development, this sort of activities will appeal. You might be studying art or about architecture around this time. Or perhaps you might be visiting places that have beautiful architecture, like not Venus, like Venice, for example, or Rome. Right. So here that's the Venus in the ninth house, which is also connected to generally engaging in activities that are connected to self-growth, self-development as well. Right. So here Venus will be in this area of your life from February the 4th until March 27th, and then again from April the 30th until June the 6th. So whatever that you do in the area of life direction and higher education, life principles, and legal matters throughout the month of February. You will be reviewing that throughout the month of March when both Venus and Mercury will be retrograde in the area of Aries and then Pisces. So now Jupiter will station direct in Gemini on February the 4th, and that will be at 11 degrees of Gemini. So a forward momentum for this beautiful, abundant planet. Of course, Jupiter has got two faces. It can also manifest as generally risk-taking, overindulgence, over-optimism, depending how it aligns with our natal placements. With your Leo ascendant, it aligns with sextile. So this just give you a boost of faith, confidence, hope as well. Now, Jupiter in your area of friendships, groups you belong to, this generally makes you want to connect with people who share similar goals, objectives, dreams to yours. This is about finding like-minded people, like-minded communities. So we've got between February and June to do so, because then Jupiter is moving into the 12th house. So different energies, even though Jupiter will feel they're fantastic, but here, very different energy. So take advantage of, seize the opportunities, because you can meet some really interesting, influential people. It's a great time for engaging in group activities, for generally working with others towards a common cause, for reaching your goals and objectives as well. Jupiter can generally help you to reach your goals, but you need to be realistic. You need to also be realistic about what you can achieve during this time and what is just not possible at this point in your life. It doesn't mean it's not possible at all, but at this point in your life, it might not be possible. So it's about being realistic, down to earth, grounded, but lots of beautiful energies, especially since Jupiter in Gemini aligns beautifully with your ascendant as well. But there's a forward momentum. So you might also see the fruits of your heart efforts as well. You might see that your goals and your dreams are being manifested in February as well. Now, here there is a full moon on the 14th on Valentine's, and that's happening in the sign of Leo in your first house. Think about what you started, what you initiated at the time of a new moon that took place in August 2023. What new beginnings, what new intentions you set for yourself, for your goals, for your objectives, for your ambitions. This full moon could generally be connected to a completion of this major project, major breakthroughs, letting go, moving to the next stage, to the next level. You might experience this sense of accomplishment, but this will highly depend how well you nurtured this goal, this project, this personal goal overall over the last 18 months. Because here during the full moon, this is a point of release. This is when we gain the full clarity, full awareness of whatever that has been happening in this area of your life, especially since that new moon took place around August 2023. But at the same time, this could be when you might see that things are finally happening. There's a forward momentum. You're finally seeing the fruits of your hard efforts. Now here, for some, this could manifest as potentially having to change your direction, change your mind. But here, the energy of the full moon is shining the light on the path that you're supposed to be heading. So if you think that you're not heading in the right direction, then this full moon could bring some really strong realizations and help you to realign yourself and get you back on track. This is also a good time for taking a better care of yourself, self-improvement. Self-care, avoid surgeries if you can, because here the full moon can increase blood loss, bruising as well. I'm not a medical practitioner, but here that's the energy of the full moon. Full moons are great for healing. So if you are recovering from a surgery, you might see that after this full moon, the recovery will speed up. Now, as we move forward, we've got the Mercury moving into Pisces also on the 14th until March the 3rd. And this transit will happen twice, because in March, Mercury will station retrograde and it will come back into Pisces on the 29th of March until April the 16th. Right, so here Pisces, that's your 8th house. So with Mercury in the 8th house, Mercury is the planet of communication, to-do list, analytical thinking, anything to do with that intellectual energy. Overall, in the 8th house of investments, deep energy, deep matters, a great time for healing as well. But at the same time, this is when you might be having important conversations regarding investments, regarding shared joint resources, partnerships as well. Perhaps you might be dealing with anything to do with accounting, life insurance, house insurance, medical insurance, for example. This is a good time also for looking at your bank statement, especially dealing with any debts, credit cards, debts, for example, mortgages. Generally, the conversations here are around money, around investments, around debts, mortgages, but also anything to do with intimate life as well. So it's a good time for having these important conversations with your significant other if you feel like there is something lacking in your connection, in your relationship as well. Here with that Piscean energy, you want to connect on a deeper level. It might be not that easy with Saturn transiting this area of your life because you take your commitments seriously. Saturn can bring a little bit of that detached energy, even though with Mercury in Pisces overall, it might be sometimes difficult to fully articulate your thoughts because there is a lot of energy that's generally in your head. So you might be thinking a lot about your love life, your intimate life, your money situation as well. Perhaps you might find it easy to write things down if it's sometimes difficult to articulate them. Now on the 24th, Mars will station direct in Cancer at 17 degrees. And here, bear in mind, Mars is out of bounds until April the 7th. So that means that Mars can be more aggressive, can be more impulsive, more dynamic, or perhaps our actions. There is a greater tendency towards having emotional outbursts, especially if we feel less restless, irritated as well. So try to release the excess of negative energy on doing something physical, connecting with nature, running, exercising, walking, whatever it is that can help you to release the negative energies from your system. But here, Cancer, that's your 12th house. So here with Mars in 12th house, overall, it generally this house, this energy of this house can repress our anger. So it could be that you might be kind of, pardon my language, sucking it up or sucking it in for a long time or for a period of time, and then suddenly you will explode like a volcano because basically you won't be able to hold it in anymore. So instead of holding it in, try to engage in physical activities or any activities that can help you to recharge, even if it's a nice bath. Here, water energy with Mars in Cancer, you might actually enjoy having a nice bath or a cooling bath here. You need that cooling effect here with Mars in Cancer. We've got this forward momentum, and you will see that you will start to regain your strength, vitality slowly. And overall, it's a great time for working independently from behind the scenes, for working on self improvements, for moving away from any addictions, negative habits, limiting thoughts, beliefs, anything that's not visible but that is making you feel stuck in your reality overall. Now, the final event for the month is the new moon in Pisces happening at 9 degrees on the 28th of February. So here, Pisces as your 8th house. Yet again, the 8th house is activated. New beginnings in your area of shared and joint resources, finances, mortgage, anything to do with transformation, transformative energies, healing as well. So here, a new moon here could generally make you want to reinvent an area of your life that lost its spark and purpose. This could be a brand new beginning, a brand new partnership, a brand new beginning for your intimate relationship. There could be also implementing changes into how the finances are shared and managed in your household. This could be about hiring an accountant, getting a life insurance, health insurance, for example. So this could be about investing your money in stock market, shares, for instance. There is a greater interest of this energy to make money work for you. This new moon will develop into a lunar eclipse in Pisces, which will take place in August 2026, so next year. That's the same cycle, but we'll explore it further closer to a date. In the meantime, have a good month, and thank you very much. And until the next time, bye for now.